PKK withdrawing from Turkey? Kurdish militant group announces full pullback, 4 decades of bloodshed coming to an end. But can peace truly hold? Or is this just another false dawn? The Kurdistan Workers Party is making what could be its most significant move in 40 years. According to a statement delivered in northern Iraq's Kandil region, the PKK has begun withdrawing all its forces from Turkish territory as part of an ongoing peace process with Ankara.
We are implementing the process of withdrawing all our forces from Turkey, which create the risk of dispute and are open possible provocation to the Medya Defence Zones, with the approval of leader Abdullah Öcalan.
The announcement came during a ceremony attended by 25 fighters, including 8 women who had already made the journey from Turkey. The symbolic nature of the event was unmistakable. A large image of imprisoned PKK leader Abdullah Öcalan displayed prominently as fighters stood in formation.
We are on the path to executing leader Öcalan's peace project.
The PKK formally renounced its armed struggle in May, following a historic call from Öcalan himself. The conflict, which began in 1984, has claimed between 40,000 and 50,000 lives, a devastating toll that has shaped modern Turkey's political landscape. It said the step reflected the group's commitment to the disarmament and integration process, adding that the Turkish government should now pave the way for the PKK's transition into democratic politics by passing integration laws. Ankara responded cautiously but positively. Ömer Selik, spokesperson for President Erdogan's ruling AKP, described the withdrawal as a strategic and historic step within the framework of Turkey's terrorism-free Turkey process. Whilst the PKK is dismantling its armed insurgency, it's placing significant pressure on Ankara to reciprocate. The group's statement made clear that Turkey must now follow through with legal and political reforms.
The legal and political steps required by the process and the laws of freedom and democratic integration necessary to participate in democratic politics must be put in place without delay.
The PKK's demands centre on greater Kurdish rights and limited autonomy in Turkey's predominantly Kurdish southeast, a shift from its earlier goal of full independence. Turkey maintains it already protects Kurdish rights, but remains staunchly opposed to any separatist movements. Meanwhile, Kurds in Turkey's southeastern Diyarbakir province on October 26th expressed hope that the government would take concrete steps toward ending decades of conflict between the military and Kurdish militants, following the Kurdistan Workers Party, PKK, announcement of its withdrawal.
From now on, the state must convince the members of the organization, PKK, and tell them to come to the country and say, "We are brothers." Otherwise, if you go somewhere else, our people will be subjected to oppression and injustice. Let's all join hands and make Turkey a livable place. Turkey should also lend a helping hand and establish true brotherhood.
The implications stretch far beyond Turkey's borders. The PKK has been based in northern Iraq for years, pushed there by Turkish military operations. Ankara maintains several military outposts in the region and regularly conducts strikes on PKK positions. Perhaps more critically, any lasting peace could reshape dynamics in neighbouring Syria, where the United States remains allied with Syrian Kurdish forces, groups that Turkey considers PKK offshoots. NATO member Turkey's relationship with Washington has been strained over this very issue in the past. The question now is whether this withdrawal marks genuine transformation or merely tactical repositioning. After 4 decades of conflict, both sides have much to gain from peace, but also much to lose if trust collapses. The coming months will reveal whether Turkey's doors truly remain flung wide open or whether old grievances slam them shut once more.